Rise and Shine Tribe, welcome to United Spirits Village. I'm Renee. Today is Monday. It's about 7 a.m. I'm about to clock into work. 6 minutes before 7. I'm so happy to see you this morning. Did you have a good weekend? Or did you have a great weekend? A peaceful, restful, fun weekend? Coffee time. Yeah, so I shared my weekend with my little grandbaby Jade. If I still have a subscription to CapCut, I will post a picture of her right about here. If I have to renew, I don't know if I'm gonna renew today, so you may not see her, but I do have her in a short when we were at Lake Merritt on Saturday. So go ahead and check that out. Check that out. It's called Lake Merritt. All right, so why don't we just get right into the fit word so I could guide. Oh, excuse me. We can guide the discussion. It's a lovely day out. It's a little hazy out, but the sun is shining and it's already warm. My dryer is going in the background, so if you hear a little tinkling or motor running, that's what that is. Ooh, look at this. I chose a fit word. Do you see that? I think you may. Community. Oh my gosh. How divine is that? So these are all the fit words I've gone through over the last, I'm not really consistent, or I haven't been consistent, but I've gone through at least a dozen fit words. Go check them out on the video. Community is our fit word of the day. I put it right here. Oh, wow, community. So what is community to you? Go ahead and put it in the chat box. What is community? So if I go into my internal dictionary without looking it up, community to me is community is a group of people who are aligned, who have common goals, something in common. A community works for the greater good of all people involved. Kind of like United Spirits Village, right? As a village, we are tribe members. We're all striving for health. We're striving for joy. We're figuring out how to tap into abundance. We are interested in adventure. We are really, really interested in longevity, living the best life possible. We really enjoy self-growth, self-love, self-care. And even though we enjoy engaging ourselves, we do it so that we can show up better for our community, the people with whom we are in alignment with, so that we can achieve goals one person at a time of more joy and more health and more wealth and all of those things that I just mentioned, right? Could you add something to the definition? Please do. Community is so important to me. Personally, I have always worked in my community. I have chosen to work with our people versus making a whole lot of money in a corporation. But let me tell you, I do have skills that a corporation would love, and they would make a lot of money if they were to have me as an asset to help their company grow. I've chosen to work with the community because I really love for people to grow. If someone's hurting or suffering, there's something very fulfilling in supporting people in their healing. Healing, claim your healing, grow, sustain, regenerate, support someone else. And people in the community do that. So how is that in alignment with United Spirits Village? Well, if you know anything about this channel from 2 years ago, I started this channel at the height of, that period, what they call a pandemic. And I was at home building myself, like wondering how to keep myself occupied. And my son had mentioned YouTube to me way before it was popular. Son, if I had listened to you, I would be monetized. I'd be rich by now. But I wasn't ready for it. Technology kind of scared me. And if I had listened to my son, I would have engaged this really wonderful platform, free, where you can express yourself. There's no one to oppress you or tell you what you can or cannot say. I mean, with the exceptions, you can't get on YouTube and, YouTube is a free speech type of platform, and I really, really love it. Well, anywho, if I had listened to my son, I could have built United Spirits faster and have more experience and make some money at it. If what I'm saying is worthy, of course. But anyway, I didn't do that. I started during the height of, I don't like saying it, but let me grasp myself. During that period of COVID, we have survived a period of coronavirus 19, right? Or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. That's a whole other discussion. And my idea was to grow, to become unafraid of speaking, become unafraid of being authentic and showing who I am. And on this platform, I'm discovering who I am. I'm discovering I don't want to recreate and be like everyone else. I'm discovering that I have lived my life and there are experiences that I want to share with others. There's a part where I love myself so much, and I do like seeing what I'm saying on video. I am documenting my thoughts, right, wrong, and different. Like, it doesn't even matter. It's just really cool to see myself as I grow and as I speak. So when you're making YouTube videos, it is encouraged by many successful YouTubers. Oh, wait, am I too close on the camera? I don't have my glasses on. So, I sit really close. I don't have my glasses on. So it is encouraged that if you are creating YouTube videos, each time you make a video, increase by 1%. So I'm not really sure what that 1% is today, but we shall see. Okay, so community. Did I ramble on? I digress a bit. I guess this is a good point to sum up, is that I want to ask you, what do you do in your community? Have you healed, and do you have a story to share with others about your journey that you can talk about on YouTube, create your own channel, or share with us in the chat box? How is community important to you? Community consists of families, right? And families consist of individuals, and individuals, the whole person, we encapsulate, like we are whole, mind, body, spirit. And then we engage in the world through our emotions, our speech, our senses. We engage our finances and social life, adventure life. We don't talk about it either, but as adults, full-grown adults, and this is not a children's station, there is a sexual life. That's something that we have not really talked about on this station. We've kept it like G+, rated G. And United Spirits needs to engage that part of the person that is life, sexual life. What does that mean? And not just identity or the people that we love, but what does it mean, like biologically? What changes do we go through? What are we supposed to learn as sexual, spiritual beings? Okay, so that sounds exciting. I know when I'm with my girlfriends, my community of girlfriends, like we can laugh and be light about our experiences, what's going on. Like, I'm a woman, 54 years old, experiencing menopause. I am experiencing menopause. wow, I just felt a little bit of sadness go through me, but I'm really happy because as a woman going through menopause, I don't have a menstrual cycle anymore. From the age of 12 on to 50 every single month, unless I was pregnant, and unless I was pregnant, unless you're pregnant as a woman, you have a cycle every 28 days or so, and that's a lot. What is our body going through? Like, that's a discussion too, ladies, women who have experienced having a menstrual cycle, unless you were pregnant. What was that like? What were some of the challenges? If you're going through that now as a young woman, I mean, like I said, a lot of us start in our early teens, and some women, very few, start in their late teens, and I don't know if any women start their cycle in their early 20s, but as a woman, as a young lady going through that monthly, sometimes it was even traumatic. As much as it's biological, there are emotional implications, physical implications, of course, societal implications. How has having a menstrual cycle impacted your life? And if you're a woman like me going through menopause, how has that changed for the better, for the worse? Some of us ladies don't have our uterus anymore for different reasons, and our hormones, our processes still continue. So all of those are interesting things, and now that I'm opening up that can of worms, it's like, oh, it is indeed a Pandora's box. What is a Pandora's box? Well, Pandora's box is like, once you start it, oh, it's going to continue, and there are infinite ideas and stuff jam-packed in it. So anyway, as a community, we can talk about those things and share our experiences and create something beautiful from life experience. So, well, that's all I'm going to say about community today, I believe. I live in an urban community right now. Lots of noise and buildings. I'm very fortunate to live in Oakland. There are trees everywhere. So in my community, I'm very fortunate that folks here love sustainable planting, drought-resistant planting in the homes. And I have oak trees everywhere. Those Australian eucalyptus trees, you know, they pop up everywhere. There are magnolias and fruit trees, plum trees, apple trees, everywhere. I'm very fortunate to live in an urban setting and still have nature all around me. There are birds, all types of robins, doves. What else do I see? Robins, doves. Oh, those blue jays, those cheeky little blue jays. They're so cute. Little yellow and red finches pop around. Hummingbirds everywhere. Of course, pigeons and seagulls. And a partridge in a pear tree, haha. No, so I really love bird watching. And yesterday Jade and I walked through the garden, and there are an abundance of butterflies, monarch butterflies hatching, those little white butterflies, black butterflies everywhere. I love nature in my community. What is your community like? On YouTube, I love watching people who live in different communities, like in these little tiny villages in Africa and in India and parts of Asia, and villages even in the US. Like, there are some remote places in the US where people share their lives. Thank you for doing that. I love it. I love it. YouTube is an amazing platform. And I'm using it to talk about community today. How do you engage your community? How do you make it better by making yourself better? Start with yourself, self-love, self-care, self-appreciation, self-understanding, self-growth, and then you make your community a better place. And thank you for doing that. Well, I'm sure I could go on and on. Thank you for listening to the Fit Word of the Day. I hope you are inspired to do something cool in your community. Also, our community supports us. There you go. I have been so supported by the different resources. Thank you. Thank you to my community, the individuals who have supported me, the agencies, the churches, the libraries, the city of Oakland, the government. I really am blessed. I feel blessed to have a group of supporters. Yeah, actually, that is why I've been inspired to support my community more. Because during times of challenges, I will say there are so many resources available, and the resources that are available are given to us, gifted to us by community members. Each person shows up in a group, a community, an organization, a church, to support us. So let's show appreciation and gratitude for that, right? The more gratitude that we exemplify or exude and encapsulate, I don't know, come up with another word, like gratitude is in us, right? Spread gratitude. And when you spread gratitude, well, it spreads just like love. I love you. Have a good day. And yeah, thank you for being a valued community member. We couldn't do it without you. Have a good day.